La Diablo. La Parnocella Diablo, La Stratis. Oh no, this is Italian. No, this is not Spanish, right? Diablo is Spanish, is it? Do you know that? Write it down in the comments. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is exactly how people talk. This is I hate this so much. Eh? Anyhow, write it in the comments. So I'm gonna show you here my statue, which I created for Diablo 2 default as an overlay idea. This is experimental, and there's a chance that I may be never gonna finish this one, so I'm gonna record that to show it to you because I like it. I want to show it, and that's what it is right now. I got the idea, first I created those pillars, and then I thought, okay, wouldn't that be cool if the statue would be three-dimensional? And so I created her, and then I was thinking, but that's a little bit boring. She's just there. I think it would be cooler if she would move her head. And I fire up Diablo so you see this thing in action a bit. Let me start the game, and I'm gonna switch to the game so you can see how I visualize that in my way. Diablo, blah, blah, blah. Here we go, and now I have no, it's still there. Diablo, here we go. It's coming in a second. So that's how it could look when the game is being played, right? So you have the pillars here. They sometimes, they move, and then, or something is moving, and then they freeze. And I thought once in a while, if she would ever so often move her head, that would be kind of cool. While creating the statue, though, I gotta say, and also I realized today, the chickens, they run away. We scare them off. I've noticed this the first time, I believe. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Anyhow, so while I was well, I have to switch the thing here again. Yeah, here we go. So let's go back into this scene here, and then let me turn off this overlay. So while I was creating her, I didn't consider showing her ever from the other side, which is crucial because if you want to move her head, then she would need a proper face, like meaning a symmetrical face, and this is something I didn't consider. In hindsight, let me just use the phrase, I think it probably would have been easier creating the character first in mirror mode so that she would be symmetrical, and then turning this character into an angel would probably be a better approach. Would be. And I tried some different ideas, but I also like this one because this is more artistic. I also like how it looks like this is like coming out of a wall. It's kind of cool. So I don't mind having it done in this way. And this is, let me just say that's the thing which I find, which I understand must be difficult for real sculptors who work with real world material like wood, stone, ice, iron, and so on, right? Or even gold. Keeping things symmetrical is the challenge there. I believe so, at least. I'm not a sculptor myself in the real world, but and using computer stuff, it's always this is makes things easy, even creating fantasy stuff, yeah, so I just thought I'm gonna show you that because it's cool. Again, I'm not sure if I finished that. I also, if I do, then I would need to, and here is the other one. Here I tried to actually, there is a method in this is for the Blender people now. I thought I could maybe just create a displacement. So I cut her out in GIMP and using a displacement to make her three-dimensional. It's interesting, but it doesn't really work so well. So hand things is better. But anyway, what is also concerning as an Italian, which I'm not, but as a German, which I'm also not, is her hand gesture looks suspicious. Luckily, she is not using the right hand. So yeah, so if I would finish her, I would probably finish her. I mean, if I want to continue working on that, I would finish her first. Then I would need to read topology. That's a term of creating another version of her, which is easier to animate which I maybe don't even have to do if I only want to move her head. I have to think about this. And then I would use her to create him out of her. Yeah, her. No, this is the English demon talking out of me. Anyway, so that's it. That's what I want to show you. And I create more and more overlays. At some point, I will maybe offer them on a website. About those things, I'm never sure about the rights. Those things would be for free. I would not be able to make money out of that. But you know, that's just an idea. I'm just thinking about some things. And yeah. Anyhow, how are you doing? That's it. Bye bye.